Ba-dun-da-dun. Welcome back. Anyway, so we're back at it again with another read. I did actually like 2 videos. The first one like had music playing in the background, so you guys weren't able to hear it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna start fresh. I'm just gonna see what Spirit Team has to say, who I'm reading for, and just get straight to it, honestly. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Oh, that was an immediate one. Hold up. Oh. Alright, let's see what Spirit Team has to say. Oh my god. Allergies. Okay. So, you might be a Gemini. Heavy Gemini energy here. I'm seeing 3rd house of communication. I'm seeing like communication having to be integrated in your life right now. Like there is like communication that is needing to be like done. Regress is good. Or you might be noticing like a shift in your communication, like switching up and changing now. I'm seeing like shadow work going on. A shift in perspective. You're finally realizing, like, you know, the reason why you're integrating this, like this communication is because you're finally realizing, like, by you integrating like proper communication or communication into your day-to-day life, especially with people closest to you or in your closest like community, that there is a power with that. So let's see what else. I know like right now it makes you feel kind of like disconnected, like having to like, you know, communicate certain things for people. It's something that you're not, you know, you didn't grow up with. This is a new skill, something new that you've been learning. But it's been something that you have been heavily desiring for quite some time. And this could have been like unconscious. Like you were probably like not even aware of the fact that you were desiring this skill for a while. 222 as I'm saying this. Okay, hold up guys. These cards are kind of... Yeah, Spirit's like saying like nurture that communication, nurture your voice, nurture your way of self-expression. Because this is going to help you very much in regards to your commitments. It doesn't have to be like relationship-wise. It can just be, you know, at work, platonic, or in your day-to-day life. Like, you know, committing yourself into nurturing the way that you communicate and doing a day-to-day practice. Because it's going to help you enhance in like taking care of yourself. And it's actually going to like level up your life because now you're going to be able to like say your wants and needs rather than just, you know, having people assume what you need and want. So, yeah. I'm seeing like, you know, you're kind of having a little hard time learning how to communicate like certain things or how it's coming off. And I'm here just to remind you, like, don't overthink it. You're still learning. This is a new skill. You're not going to be perfect the first time, but as long as you're trying and as long as like you're putting in that effort and you're implementing it, that's all what matters. It's not going to be easy, like, you know, within the first 3 months or 5 or 6 or even a year. It's going to take some practice for you to get comfortable even sticking up for yourself and communicating what you actually want and desire. What else? It's been a while since I shuffled this deck, so there's that. I'm seeing that there's been kind of like a disconnect with, you know, you taking care of yourself or attending to like things that you need and require. I'm seeing kind of like self-neglect going on here. Why are you self-neglecting here? Because you got to be more disciplined and you got to be more resilient. So you might be going through some stuff right now. I'm seeing major like on stress or, you know, major life decisions going on right now. Spirit's just saying like, you know, I know right now it might be rough for you, but like, please don't, you know, let yourself go that easily or let yourself go down that path. Like, fight for yourself. Like, have like, you know, that tenacity to just keep moving forward even whenever you're not feeling like it. Because sometimes like we're gonna have to do stuff in life when we're not even feeling like it. If not, you're just gonna let your emotions, you know, take control of it, or take control of your own life. And that's not what we're wanting to do here. Like, no. And this is like also like having the resilience of like even like speaking up your truth, so that way you can overcome these things. Like saying like, hey, right now I'm not feeling great. I'm not able, like, you know, to carry through with this task. Like, can you help me out? Type deal. Like, that's an example. That is an example. Yeah. And you've been getting signs. So many signs. Like, you just been knowing it intuitively that you've been needing to do this. Intuitively. Like, you just know. You know what you need. Let's see. Yeah, but it's gonna just require some balance and having that one-on-one trust and communication and trust in people. And just having that balance. Like I'm seeing like a lot of luck in that, but a lot of balance. So balance out the scales and learning, you know, your weaknesses, your strengths, and knowing how you can collaborate with others. So that way it can be like, you know, a better unit rather than being I forgot the word. See, I'm also practicing communication, guys. Disharmony. That's what I meant. I get so jumbled up in my own head, so don't mind me. Like I'm just a messenger here. Yeah. Yeah, because this is gonna help you like whenever you're having like balanced relationships and partnerships and collaboration going on in your life. It's really gonna help you be more enthusiastic in doing certain tasks. You know, working with people, being more excited, like, okay, we're actually working as a team. Like this is actually going out great. Yeah, and this is gonna help you restore back your trust and having faith and like working with people, because I'm like also like seeing like you probably had a trauma when it comes to working with people. Like you probably had people in the past, you know, disappoint you, not show up for you in the way that you needed to. People that, you know, betrayed you or betrayed your trust. People that, you know, didn't show much integrity in their word or, you know, pulling through for you. Or even whenever it was like a collaboration, like you just saw like the disimbalance in it. And so with these proper balance, like connections that are coming in your way, it's really going to help you be so like on it. Like you're just going to want to do it because it's fun. It's because it's genuine and because it's like nurturing you and it's healing you. And it's going to help you build that trust within yourself and with others, like with individuals, and learning to like how to trust other people. And I just like come into like the certain conclusion, like, oh, I can't trust this person, or this is this and that. Yep, because this has to do a lot having to do with your inner child trauma. A lot of it, but you're finally like restoring that trust for your inner child. Like your inner child needs it. In order for you to like, you know, have a happy, fulfilling life, like your inner child has to learn how to trust, especially in source and the divine. Your inner child wants to have fun. Your inner child wants to connect. Your inner child wants to have friends. Like, allow it to. Like, don't just like think of the worst case scenarios here. Like, give people the benefit of the doubt, but also with proper boundaries. I'll say that before you take me on that. Yeah, because this is gonna help you like expand and grow as an individual. Like this is like you're in like growing energy as you're learning how to develop your communication skills and learning how to like implement the proper boundaries, and you know, learning how to integrate this new identity or this new like, you know, not pattern, but this new skill in your day-to-day basis. Like you're gonna see like how empowering this really is and how healing this really can be for you and your inner child, because you're gonna learn how to defend yourself and stick up for yourself. That has been long awaited. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you've been noticing like changes and movement going on as you've been like noticing like the little small shifts whenever you like you're realizing like, oh, this is how I'm communicating. Cool. Let me work on that. You've been seeing the small little shifts and also realizing how communication really can take you a long way. whenever it's properly communicating respectfully. I'm emphasizing on respectfully because some people just communicate but are not mindful on how they say it. And it's also in the tonality, the words, your approach to it, like all of it matters. So I'm telling you right now, communication, it is, not the easiest skill. It should be something that should be common sense for some individuals, or, but some of us are not that fortunate. Some of us have, we grew up in certain environments where, that wasn't given. But now that I'm bringing this into your awareness, it's your time to rise and shine. Yeah, because you're literally going to experience a lot of luck. The moment you start communicating and spreading the word and learning how to use that throat chakra for yourself, you're going to see major growth, major improvements in your life. Like a lot of healthy improvements for sure. Because you're just nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself and you're sticking up for yourself. Yeah. But other than that, hi. If you've reached this far into the video, hey. Yeah. You're learning how to stand in your own self. Be independent. Be resilient. And embodying your sense of self, too. But if you reached this far into the video, thanks for tapping in. Thank you for joining. And thank you for having patience. I'm barely getting the momentum of posting more consistently now. There is a lot of shifts going on in my life right now. So bear with me. Major shifts. It's not simple, small emotional things. No. So there is major things happening. I will try my best to keep you guys posted if I'm going to be available to post any videos. And I'm sorry to those that have been waiting on me with posting videos, my bad. But it's not as easy whenever I have too much going on in my life. You gotta realize that I'm also a human being. I'm an individual. I got a lot of stuff going on, especially right now. And whenever I'm wanting to do a reading for you guys, I want to do it whenever I'm not overwhelmed. Whenever I'm actually divinely in that moment, using source to speak through me. And not me project out my stuff out to you guys. Because the last thing I want to be doing is projecting onto you guys. It's not fair. I'm learning on that aspect as well. And also having that awareness and reflecting okay, so this is what you're doing. And you're going to switch it up and fix it up. So there's just my little update. And yeah, I just don't know where the future will take me. I'm walking into a new chapter in my life. It's been kind of scary, but things are finally recalibrating and getting more into order and balance. And yeah, we'll see what the world has to do. I'm starting new stuff. I'm working on a few projects. I'm not yet gonna say what kind of projects I'm working on. It's still in the works. I would like to know that I have my full attention to it. So that's why I'm just being very diligent on okay, what can I handle right now? Because I am in this whole transition of my life. So yeah, and other than that, if you guys want to share, I'm feeling my throat chakra, bro. It's probably this environment, but it is what it is. If you have anything to share, just share it in the comments. I'm down to read y'all stories. I had someone on my TikTok comment this stuff, and I'm just I didn't expect that shit, but I was all right, let me read it. Because at least whenever you guys are telling me your story, it gives me a different perspective. And so it helps me out to view the world in a different way. I'm oh. And it also gives me more of a perk as in regards to what I'm doing right now. Because sometimes I'm damn, am I really touching people? Am I really connecting with people? Am I actually doing a great job? Are people actually resonating with this? How should I be doing it? Is there a different way of doing it? Because sometimes I feel it's more meaningful whenever I do it in person. Because I'm seeing your face reactions. And I'm yeah. I like that shit. To me, that's what excites me. Because I've done readings to people in front of their face, and they're how do you know this stuff? And I'm like, it's talent. It's fucking talent here. It's talent. But yeah, I'm just excited. A little scared. Um, a lot of planning having to happen here. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are in a great journey, that everything's working out in your favor, and hopefully this video resonated. And if it does, I'm glad that I was able to be your messenger. And if it didn't, I am sorry. Not everything hits. Some people are just going through different experiences. So, yeah. But I wish you guys a great rest of your night, and I hope you find your wish fulfillment, your happy life, the answers that you've been seeking for, and so much more, in all honesty. Like, I wish I had more to say, but your girl is just like, ah. But yeah. Bye.